Hey there, VOLS fans. Welcome to another episode of Tennessee Fan Talk. Today we've got Pitt news with Tennessee.
Stains.
We got a little bit of talk with Alabama and Texas, maybe something like that. Of course, we can't leave out the SEC leader, that is Vanderbilt, and potential their first loss. All this and a lot more, especially with the comedy of you-know-who over. Oh, now I get it right, and then it was wrong again. Especially with that guy. All on this episode, Tennessee Fan Talk. Come on in here. All right, guys, welcome back. Starting off the show, we got to talk first about our beloved Vols, 1-0, ranked for the first time of this season, which I don't give a crap about preseason rankings.
Nope.
They tend to make us mess up in the first game. We have the 3:30 Eastern ABC game, Tennessee at Pitt. And here's what I love about this. So when Pitt came here last year, we gave them 2,300 available tickets. They gave us 150 seats down in the lower bowl, basically for the band, and then some stupid number up top. Like, it is the major insult. And part of that stems from that they know that we're going to travel and we're going to fill their stadium full of orange. They just had it happen with West Virginia. That was played at a neutral site, was it not?
I don't know if it was or if it wasn't. I thought it was in Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. I don't know. But I thought that's where they always play.
There was more. It was Old Heinz Field. There was more West Virginia fans there than what they thought was going to be there.
Got a little more tradition in Pitt.
So a little salt thrown at us there. So what I want Tennessee fans to make sure they do is get on wherever you buy your resale tickets and make sure we get out there and support those Vols and have a whole bunch of orange in the stadium. We do travel well, but
we're one of the best traveling teams in the nation, I would suspect.
We want to see that.
We're probably number 3 traveling in the SEC, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe 2, but for sure 3, especially for how bad we've been.
Yes.
Could you imagine if we were like going undefeated every year, how we would travel?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes. So, as it stands right now, Vegas has us by what, 4?
I think at the time of recording, yes.
Yeah.
Which is right now is live, but when you're watching, it might not be live.
It's not. So,
but it is for us.
This ain't going to drop until Thursday. So, it changes throughout the week. Pitt only put up 384 yards, gave up a turnover, had the ball for about 32 minutes, and only 20 first downs last week with West Virginia. Tennessee looking to put up a lot more and in the first quarter. So, couple of things they got to do. They got to be able to stop the run. We got to look out. Pitt's defensive front is tough. And Tennessee has to. They've got to step in, protect the quarterback, give them time. I think our running backs are going to do what they do, and if Hooker has the time, he's going to make them pay for it on the long ball.
As long as he didn't throw it.
So, quick prediction, Tennessee.
Whew. I mean, you know how my psyche works.
No psyche. Just what
it's
gonna be payback for last year.
I hope so. I don't like picking these games when it's asked. I don't care about anybody else. I just do that to be funny.
You want me to start?
No. I'll go.
I've got it locked in. It's here. So.
Tennessee's going to win.
Okay.
35-27.
I like that. I'm going to go 42-24.
35-27. Vols. We're going to get out to a big lead in the first quarter, and then my blood pressure is going to go up to the next 3, and we're just going to sneak out and win. and then I'm going to drink me about 10 natural ice after the game after I've already consumed about 10 during the game. If it ain't natural, don't force it.
We really
hit us up.
We really need to get a sponsor for you on that. If you know what he wanted.
As much natural ice as I've drank, enough to float a battleship. They should.
Float a battleship.
Or sink a submarine, whatever you want to say.
Oh, exciting time, and on ABC. So you don't have to worry about Jordan Rodgers this weekend.
No, I'm going to be at a bar this time, so I'm just going to watch it, not listen to it.
Oh, there you go. A couple other big games around the SEC. Alabama visiting Texas, and every
time I see Texas give the horns, it makes me think of the Wolfpack from the MWBO.
I remember.
That's what it makes me think of me. Me coming from the outside looking in, I'm like, are we going, woo?
ESPNU has a commercial on right now from whatever person that's paying to have Ric Flair on there talking. He needs to not do that. Voiceovers are not his thing.
No, he's been hitting the head too many times by chairs.
He's been hit back
tables
when
and
wrestling was
cocaine's
somewhat real.
Hell of a drug. Steroids probably not good for the brain either.
So just a winner loss. We don't have to go with points. Winner loss. Alabama, Texas. I'm going Alabama
wins.
Yeah, we already picked that real quick.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we had on.
I sure hope Texas does win, but Alabama.
That'd be nice. South Carolina, Arkansas, maybe a closer game than what we thought. I would like Arkansas to blow the doors off of them.
They're going to.
Oh, the sleeper game of the week: Missouri, Kansas State.
Did I pick Kansas State? I probably did.
You probably did. I think Mizzou wins that game.
I'm very open. I'm not a pro SEC guy. I don't give truth be told, against an Alabama Texas game, I wish the damn umpires win, the referees. I don't care.
The big game of the week.
Nobody wins.
The big game of the week right here is Revenge of the Nerds. Wake Forest at Vanderbilt in Nashville.
Wake Forest is going to blow the doors off of them. It's going to be hard to watch on TV. I won't be able to tell.
You got Marcus Wright, who apparently does no wrong. You like that? And this is the test. Now, preseason, I said that this was the game that Vanderbilt loses in their first four.
Wake's top 25, right?
Wake is 23.
Yeah, they blow the doors off Vandy.
And we have to look and see who's going to be taking the snaps for Wake Forest.
21-3.
20, really? Maybe 28-21.
28-3. 35-3.
Appalachian State against number 6 Texas A&M.
App State didn't look awful last week against North Carolina.
361
Did you see the score of that
passing.
Game?
They lost. So,
they lost, but they're still a teeny tiny school from Boone, North Carolina.
Who beat Michigan?
Who beat Michigan?
but is not going to beat A&M.
Which it's Appalachian State Michigan's Appalachian State is our Georgia State. Bottom line. It's not that big.
You're making Beamer feel really good right now.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
Samford at Georgia. That's a no-brainer.
Samford or Stanford?
Samford.
Oh, I wonder where that is. Is that Texas? Are they from Georgia?
It's in Georgia. No. It's in Alabama. Samford
and Sons?
I think it's in Alabama. I don't know. The 7 p.m. on ESPN. This is the big one. Kentucky, Florida. Number 20, Kentucky. Number 12, Florida.
Here's the real game that I wish nobody would win.
This one, Levis, 303 yards last week. Cavassier Smoke with only 32 yards on the ground. Kind of weird. They do get Rodriguez back this coming week, so that's going to be good.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
You will.
Just being honest.
You will when Kentucky
Alex Rodriguez
comes to town.
Play shortstop.
That's going to be a big one. It's hard to pick on this one. I hope Kentucky.
Can I take the devil?
I hope Kentucky wins it.
I'm pulling for the devil.
I hope Kentucky wins it, and I hope it's,
Man, I don't even want to pick.
35-21 Kentucky. That would be nice. It's probably not. It's probably going to be.
And where's the game at? Is it in Gainesville?
It's in Gainesville.
Ooh, nah, Florida will win.
Maybe a last-minute field goal win for one of the two.
They're rolling, and the Swamp's always been a tough place to play. I don't care what anybody says. As much as I hate them, you got to call it, you call it shoot them straight. I mean, I don't think they roll, but I think they win by a touchdown. 28-21, something like that.
Your Central Arkansas will go to Ole Miss and play. Your boy, because you love his name, Dart, started for them last week, put up 154 yards.
Makes me think of a cigarette. He needs a Marlboro sponsorship for NIL. Make him the new Marlboro man.
A lot of other cupcake games. San Jose State visiting Auburn. Southern going to beat LSU for their home opener.
Is it just called Southern?
Southern.
Never heard of it.
Me neither.
Is it Southern Alaska? Is it Southern Florida? What are we talking
It's
here?
the Jaguars. We played
Southern University Jaguars.
We played the Jaguars.
Yeah, from Jacksonville.
Now you sound like Brad Remington.
Where's that bum at anyway? He's too good for us anymore.
And then, of course, Mississippi State and the non-football school of Arizona.
Arizona might beat them.
Will Rogers put up 450 yards last week against the Tigers, whom I think has a better team than Arizona.
Will Rogers makes me think of a freaking co-star of a John Wayne movie. Starring John Wayne and Will Rogers.
Will Rogers. Put them beans on that fire there, Will.
We're eating beans at 12:30. Yeah, that guy.
Up here in Knoxville, straight out of the factory.
But I mean, it's either that or he sounds like a country and western singer. Will Rogers. I think there was one. If I'm being, I can't remember if his name was Will Rogers, but he absolutely, like, you could think of a John Wayne co-star. Pecos Bill, starring John Wayne and
Will Rogers and his debut album, Air Raid.
Yeah, I was thinking of a better name. I couldn't think of a better name than Air Raid. I thought I was trying to think of something funny, but I couldn't do it. No, I mean, I wasn't that quick.
Oh, you lost your.
The John Wayne thing came to me quick.
It did,
but the album, I mean, they could be like, nah, never mind. I can't think of nothing that's appropriate. So keep it rolling.
I do have a really good little piece of information before we send it off with our Vols being victorious this weekend.
Hopefully.
And that is the Vols last week. The first injury of the game.
Shh. It's like talking about the Shanks. You can't bring it up.
The first injury that slowed down the offense.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Third quarter. 13 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So that was great. They didn't Lane Kiffin us the whole
Ball State has some character. They have, we didn't bring it up in the last episode, but did you see the one guy, I don't remember what his name was, win the Academy Award for, flopping?
Oh, no.
No, he played for us.
No. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, there it is.
My man did the icky shuffle and fell over.
Look at the acting job here. I love it. What's funny is you didn't see is that he initiated it right before.
I mean, they need to sign this guy up to play in the English Premier League soccer.
Love it.
Great.
I mean, I really hope it's the same Phil that was signing shoes in the end zone, but
I think it was. Better than Cole Cubic signing shirts.
Oh, I didn't even know who that guy was.
Yeah, well, most people don't, especially them kids.
And they just ruined it. He was just being a DICK. For the kids out there that don't know how to spell, it's for the kids.
Tennessee fans, we want to thank you for tuning in for another week. Remember, go down, comment below, tell us what you think is going to be the score of Tennessee and Pittsburgh.
And if you pick us, we hope you're right. And if you pick Pittsburgh, we hope you're wrong.
We hope you're wrong. We thank you for tuning in. Remember, wherever you are, we are TN Fan Talk. Head on over to your social media platform. Give us a like. Give us a follow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, you podcast listeners.
Big Orange.